My time has come of a greater turnaround, yeah. It's the moment of breakthrough in my life, yeah. My time has come of a greater turnaround, yeah. It's the moment of breakthrough in my life, yeah. Nothing can stop me, yeah. Nothing can hold me bound, yeah. When Jesus is all of God, yeah. It is my shame and Godia.
It is my shame and Godia.
It is my wakariapo.
It is my wakariapo.
I'ma see what you get. Bekena ya iso. I'ma see what you get. Bekena kam ya iso. I'ma see what you get. Nakarbi sujada yasu.
Christ in me.
Yeah.
I'ma see what you get.
My glory is come.
My glory has come.
Little boy, say,
Christ in me, the hope of glory. Yeah. What a beautiful song. God is my hope.
Kofa, thank you for this song.
Yeah.
At least we know that we have Christ and then that
We have hope, right? And I think youth is all about hope.
Yeah.
Yes, just letting you know that regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what is happening, there's just hope in Christ and there's just a way forward. Because we've been talking about a lot of sensitive things, and one thing, the bottom line is that we keep saying the standard is not us. The standard is not society. The standard is not what people think, but what the Bible above all says it should be. Lalas, welcome to Youthful here in Echo Television.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Welcome to the radio show live.
Thank you.
Why are you forming humble when you know you're
Why is
not?
the guy humble today? How
You said I should be
far?
humble.
Who said so?
My producer.
Wow.
Hey,
Are you sure that's what they said? We should not open the real situation of the background.
Should we say?
Because I know it's not humility.
It's
you
not
were asked to do.
See, on this show, I don't want violence.
You don't want violence, you're talking truth. This is a very truthful
That's why
show.
I'm being quiet. I don't want to say anything.
You better be humble, sir.
So I'm humble.
Anthony, are you emotionally intelligent?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, fine. Give us instances where you were
I want
very
to learn.
emotionally
Today I
intelligent.
am here to learn too. Shebi,
Yes, from
you are-
Anthony, the emotionally intelligent guy. Please wow us.
Are you trying to
No,
choke
you
me
said
out?
yes now.
We're
Please
waiting
give
for
us
you now.
instances where
Okay,
you're
okay.
like emotionally intelligent.
You know, emotional intelligence has to do with the ability to perceive something.
Be personalizing is my ability,
My
to
ability,
personalize.
not me.
Oh, yeah,
No,
let's
I'm not.
go.
I'm defining what.
we don't ask you to
we
define.
didn't
no.
ask for
They asked the
definition. We
question,
said, are you emotionally intelligent?
said
You said
yes.
yes. Then,
Okay, it's my own based on my own definition. I feel for one to be emotionally intelligent, it entails for one to be as well be able to have the ability to interpret something, have the ability to perceive something when something is wrong, have the ability of observing something, and as well have the ability to make corrections of that thing, either constructively or effectively. So for the facts, or for me to answer your question, or probably to attest to your question, the thing is, if one tends to be very observant as regards things that surrounds you, that means you are emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
And aside from
no,
that,
but observant to emotional things.
yes, I'm being specific.
Not just, no, you just said things around you. So
Okay,
let's be
to emotional
precise.
things. It could
Yeah.
be something that is limited to relationships, family issues, like anything that has to do with you, anything that affects your mind, that affects your brain, like any of those things are things that one have to be very conversant. Very familiar with, so that by the time you have issues with them, you'll be able to know how to solve them effectively, and then not to worsen issues for you more than how it has probably might have affected you. And then this emotionally intelligence thing is something that many people are, I think I'll use the word dump
Okay.
upon, because some people are actually being dumped in the sense that they don't really know when to stop a particular thing, or probably when something is affecting them, instead of them to stop it, they try as much as possible to force things, even when they know it's already affecting them as such. And the best thing for them is, as at that time, to do is to, end everything and then let go of whatsoever thing that you are being suffering from. Some people don't know when to stop, when to start, or when to react to things as regards emotions.
I think you've said a lot on what emotional intelligence is all about. However, emotional intelligence starts with you. Okay, that's how to build emotional intelligence. Now it means you always asking yourself questions about your feeling, like evaluating your feeling.
Yes,
when this person did this to me, how did I react? That's the only way. It's a process, right? Nobody was just given birth automatically with emotional intelligence. We develop emotionally just as we develop in every other area of ourselves. As human beings, we also develop emotionally. So the only way you can grow emotionally, you can grow your emotional intelligence, is by it's by evaluating your life, because it starts with you. For example, now Lala's did something to me some hours ago, for instance. I'm not saying anything like that happened, and what was my reaction? It's an instance.
Why are you trying to claim as if you guys have never had issues before?
Have we?
No, I don't think so. Not yet. Maybe not yet. Let's put it as not yet. It's possible now. We never
can tell.
Yes. So, but then I now evaluate. How did I react to this? Was this the way I was supposed to react? If you can keep having these kinds of evaluations concerning your emotions, your feelings, and then your reaction towards things, you will grow your emotional intelligence. And its short form is EQ. I think IQ for your brain, whatever and then EQ for emotional intelligence.
Most times I feel it's the ability for you to recognize and understand your moods and emotions and how they affect other people.
True.
Because sometimes it's not basically just about you, but about other people that are close to you or people within. It could be like in the office and something is wrong with you. Let's say, for instance, someone is having these mood swings and then it's affecting the other person. So then how would you go about it for yourself, for it not to affect you? How do you go about it? Because you won't just let that person's mood to spoil your own mood. Then you just try to tell yourself. Most times you just need to build yourself to a certain level where you can't allow such things affect you. Because if those things will affect, let's say maybe you wake up in the morning and then you woke up very happy, lively and all of that. Then you just get to work and something happens at work. Then it kills your feelings. It kills the happiness that you woke up with, that vibe you woke up with to work and all of that. Most times it's more like how you tell yourself, I won't let this thing hurt me. I won't let this thing bring me down. You just have to tell yourself. You just need to educate yourself. You just need to enlighten yourself about a lot of things that you won't let it affect you. Somebody like me, most times people's moods can actually affect me, but I think I'm working on it. It has gotten to a point where if you feel your mood and then it's not like you even have an explanation for you having that kind of a mood, then I'll just tell you, man, I'll just have to leave you aside. Deal with it yourself. If you have an explanation, let's say for instance, you are in the office this morning and then you tell me something happened to me at home or on my way to work, this was what happened. Now we have a way to go about it.
Different approaches.
Do you get? Not the one that you just come to work and then we're asking you what's wrong with you. You're like, nothing. But then your mood is not just it. Then you're not trying to bring other people down. But then you need to tell yourself the truth that you won't let this person bring you down. Then if the person doesn't have a good explanation, let him be. Let the person just be where he is. Try to groom yourself and make other people happy. Just do the things that will not affect you or affect other people. Because in workplaces, a lot of people will maybe some people are even happy to leave their houses to come to work. Not the one that you feel like, oh no, I'm going to this place again. Like for the whole of, let's say 8-9 hours, I'm going to be in this place. How will I cope? But then if you tell yourself that you're going to do this, you're going to be happy today. Most times I always tell myself, today is going to be a great day. So whatever it is that's going to happen, I won't let anything happen. So most times you just need to tell you, it has to start with you. So don't let other people bring you down because of their moods. Because a lot of people have mood swings.
They do.
I used to have mood swings before. You cannot try me. Like I'll just be happy, all of a sudden I'll just change my mood. But then most time when you see me quiet, just maybe I'm having having headache or I'm not feeling well completely, that is when I'll be quiet. Or maybe someone made me angry, but then immediately I'll just tell myself it's not worth it, let it go. And
Like
I was trying to. I did mention of some persons being dumped emotionally, and I was trying to emphasize on that in the sense that some people don't know when not to do something. Like, okay, for instance, you see this person that you are used to playing with tends to be like, he's not just in the mood, and you know that this person from the way this person is seated, or from the reaction that, or this vibe this person is giving me, there is everything that this person is not really into the vibe or the kind of
that you want,
the kind of thing I want at this particular time. But for the fact that you can't really detect the fact that this person doesn't just want your play this time around, is one thing that some person should be very what's the word? Very, that you should take very seriously, because sometimes you happen to want to play with someone, and for the fact that this person is not giving you that vibe, you should know that this person is not in the mood.
Then you let the person
and let
be.
the person be. But there are some people that would want to force
find
it.
out, yeah.
They want to force it, that probably are trying to, in their own way of, from their own mind or perspective, they are trying to elevate you from them, or probably lighten you up. But for the fact that you are not really achieving what you want, you just let go. And then have the think of, okay, this person is not really in the mood at this particular time. Let me just let be.
Yeah, in this case, I don't think it's necessarily that the person is emotionally dumb. I think the person just lack the skill of reading the situation at the moment. Okay,
because what if the person
this same person 1 hour later you might joke with, and then the person will still respond to that same joke. Okay, so at the same time is when we're talking about people with mood swing for no reason unnecessarily. I could just finish playing with you, and the next minute I'm trying to do something and the other person is off. I don't think it's my fault. It's now left for that other person to go and evaluate their emotional intelligence also. Because what is the validation of your attitude in the first place? Because we just talked about how my own emotion can affect another person. For example, when it comes to mood swing, and I'm coming to work, I don't know what side of the bed Linda slept on, and if I come and I try to make a joke with Lala because she's my person, and all of a sudden I get a wrong vibe from her, how is it my fault?
It's not.
What I'm trying to say is, sorry, that's the word dictate. I wanted to use the word dictate earlier. Now, for someone to dictate that, okay, this person is not really.
How will I detect? That's the question.
Sometimes, one's container should be able to tell that this person is not happy at this point in time.
Not all the time, though.
But sometimes, I said sometimes.
We have to look at two sides of the coin, right? We can't just say sometimes. What about the times that you didn't know?
And then I should be able to know from the person's reaction immediately when I do something.
That's the point, because you've done it, and then that's now when you know, right?
I was trying to be based upon one, being persistent onto lightening the person's mood,
now,
even when the person
I
is not
said
really
something
in
from
the
the
mood
beginning, right? That emotional intelligence starts with you. I'm not responsible for Lala's emotion and how she responds back to me. What I know for sure is my own reaction to how others treat me. I think we need to understand that when it comes to emotional, it's like you taking the fault for somebody being aggressive to you, when you were not even aggressive in the first place. This is just difficult. You're just putting yourself in a tight position.
You need to practice how
would you
behave.
always know that this person with a straight face is angry?
Do you get? It could be that the person is even hungry.
Sorry, I'm trying to pause.
Somebody that's making a difficult situation. I think that you're just creating a very difficult situation. That it's like you're setting an unrealistic standard for measuring emotions right now, because how am I supposed to know Lala's will react to me this way if I do the normal play I've been playing with her?
Maybe you're not getting what I'm saying.
I get you, Anthony. I do.
Okay, then if you get it, there's no need for me to repeat myself.
I do. I get you.
Because what I'm trying
It's
to
just
say
like
is,
we're talking about growth,
no,
right?
I understand the fact that, okay, sometimes you don't know that some persons are not really in for it at that moment. But no, I said sometimes you don't know. That's what I'm saying. But the fact that you react the way you are used to reacting to that person, and the person is not really giving you that vibe, you should know that, okay, this
person is not in the mood, and you let the person.
And I want to believe that even that person at that particular point in time will not be offended, because he or she knows that you don't know that he is not or she is not into the mood.
I've seen situations,
but for the fact that the person will still be consistent,
Anthony,
to make
I've seen a situation where the person's consistency made the person cheer up
True.
also.
But it's not in all situations.
In some, and that's why the same way you said some, I'm also saying that I've seen situations where some people's persistence ended up cheering the other
You know, most
person.
times, right? You just need to teach yourself how to be emotionally intelligent.
Exactly.
Because you're dealing with yourself
Yeah.
and other people around. Now you have to observe how you behave around people. That is you now telling yourself, this is what I want to do. You have to teach yourself how other people feel and how you feel. The environment where you are might not be good for other people. Like, for instance, now somebody, like just the way Rachel says, somebody's not in the good mood. You're not responsible for that person's mood. But because you just want to have this conversation, or because you just want to make things work out, you just want to make the person smile, or if the person is refusing, you let him be. I always tell myself, don't be by force. Like, I have my own problems as well. I have things I'm dealing with, so that I'm not going to really work on making you happy every time, and then I'm not even thinking of myself. So then most times you just need to tell yourself, okay, fine, I just need to be me. How you feel, what you think, the way you behave around people matters a lot, because you might end up affecting other people. It says change starts with you. So then if you don't want, they said do unto others what you will have them do unto you. So then if today Rachel will come to work and she's always frowning, tomorrow the same thing, next tomorrow, if I come to work the next day and I'm frowning, once she try to talk to me, I will not answer her. Now she will feel bad as well. I'm just talking to Lala and she's quiet. Now how does that feel? Do you understand? So most times you just need to tell yourself that I need to understand myself first. That's why I said it starts with you. So that if you decide I am going to be happy today, or if you decide if this person should give me attitude,
this is how I'm going to react.
This is how I'm going to react to it. So then mostly it has to do with you. So then start with yourself by telling yourself, I can do this and I can control this certain situation.
Yes, that's the whole point of being in control of what you can control. Don't focus on what you can't control, because those situations are situations that you can't control, because you never know how it will turn out. So when it comes to your emotional intelligence, is the basic is that it starts with you. You understand your emotion, you use it, and then you manage it. So you just need to be in control, because it starts with you. You have to focus on the things that you can be in control of, not what others are doing, because you have no idea. There are some situations that you can't read, so why do you stress yourself about that? It starts with you. Like for me personally, like one of the ways, and like my brothers are just one of those people that I used to train myself emotionally, because there are times I'll just find myself overreacting to my twin, and I'll just realize, wait, I overreacted to this thing he just did, or I'm not supposed to do that, or I did something to my senior brother, and I was like, wait, no, I need to be more balance with my reaction towards them. I'm not even supposed to get angry when they do this. I'm not supposed to even talk when they say that. And my younger sister have this like terrible mood swing, and I will literally tell her, your mood swing will not affect me.
But like that's the thing. That's what I always
now me and you were laughing and smiling, all of a sudden, who are you doing this face for? Your mood swing will not affect me.
I don't pity her with this kind of hand.
Like, no, but that's just the thing. That's just, I always tell myself, like, your mood will not change my own. Like, you cannot just come and be angry. No, I'll tell myself, no, sir. Like, you will not spoil my mood. Like, just go. So then most times I always tell myself, it starts with me. No matter where you are, especially where your workplace and you at home. You can just walk up to the market now. Somebody is angry that he did not sell anything today, or somebody will be like, I misplaced so amount of money. Somebody will be like, and then do you get? Like, you're seeing different people every day, so you don't even know how. That is where most times you need to deal with yourself first. So then how you behave towards other people matters. So then when you tell yourself that I'm going to be good today, so I won't even. At least don't even hurt any other person. Let nobody hurt you. If anyone tries to hurt you, just tell yourself, Mama, you can just go. Like, just let it go. It's very simple, because that is why it said it's very important for you to have emotional intelligence. You know how to deal with situations. You know how to deal with things. You know how to deal with everything that is around you. Like, most times I used to feel sad when I see people that cannot control themselves. Like, you just be like, but if only it was me, this thing for don't pass since now. Like,
there's no evaluation.
Do you get?
Yes, you don't evaluate.
So most times you just need to tell yourself that I can do this and I will do this, and don't let your situation affect other people. Be the change you want the world to be.
When you
Okay.
when you
You know-
notice people keep saying you get angry quickly, sit down and evaluate. Why do they?
Okay, I
get
was
so
even coming. I was
mad?
coming to that. Like,
Yeah.
in terms of control, you know, some people don't find it very difficult to even have control over things like anger, things like loving too much, like all of anything that has to do with feelings and emotions.
Loving too much.
Thank you for this point. God bless you.
It's an emotion.
And the Bible says, God didn't give us what we as humans can't have control over. Like everything that He created for us to use are things that He had given us the power to have control over. So
why will your mood have control over you?
yes,
Yeah,
so it's something that you should know that this is my weakness, and then I am supposed to, you know, evaluate myself and then make corrections to myself so as to make me be a better person.
Yeah,
But for the fact that there's no time, and as we are usually used to saying, kicking them wanting to kick us out. So let me just
Nobody's kicking us out, but we are sorry, we have to go.
Yeah, nobody's kicking us out. And then I just hope that Anthony, you truly go and work on your emotional intelligence. Lalas, I hope you go and work on your emotional
and
intelligence.
Rachel, you go please and work on your emotional intelligence
because
too.
we're all
And you out
guilty.
there, work on your emotional
Yeah, we're all
intelligence.
guilty of not
very
being
important.
emotionally
True,
intelligent
it's very
sometimes.
important.
Yeah,
It's very important.
True.